Hey guys, welcome back to Geek Space, where today we're going to be talking about Five Nights at Freddy's X Dead by Daylight. They've recently dropped the playtest beta for the community to enjoy, so after nearly 9 years of waiting, the most anticipated chapter is here. So without further ado, let's get right into it. So today, we're going to start off by talking about the new killer, Springtrap. This is personally my favourite FNaF character, by the way, and the way it's been brought over to DBD is great. Now of course, Springtrap has a pizza knife as his base attack, which we all pretty much expected. And if that wasn't cool enough, for his secondary attack, he can throw a fire axe. Now although he's never used an axe in the games, I still don't mind its inclusion because it's seen a lot in fan media, like the song Die in a Fire, or the fan game Afton's Revenge. So, if Springtrap throws an axe and it hits a survivor, it'll get lodged into their back. But if he catches up to them in this state, he can rip the axe out of them and perform a jump scare, instantly putting them into the dying state. But if Springtrap misses, then it'll create a 3-meter bubble with killer instinct within it. Now as cool as this is, neither his axe or knife are the best part of his kit, because the best part has to be the security doors. Now whenever Springtrap is the killer, these doors appear around the map that both survivors and killers can go through for quick transportation. It's a great mechanic. So now, let's talk about his 3 new perks. The first one is called Phantom Fear. This basically makes it so when a survivor within Springtrap's terror radius looks at him, they scream and reveal themselves to him for 2 seconds with a 60-second cooldown. This perk is really good because the killers can definitely get an advantage if they know where the survivors are at all times. The second perk he has is called Help Wanted. Now I love this name because it's obviously a reference to FNaF Help Wanted. But anyway, when it's equipped and the killer damages a generator, it becomes compromised. This means that when it is completed, the killer's basic attack cooldowns are 25% faster for 60 seconds. This perk is also very useful because having abilities at your disposal at all times will always be helpful. Then his third and final perk is called Haywire, which makes it so exit gate switches with at least 50% progress regress at a rate of 50% of gate opening speed, and the regressing survivors see the gate lights flickering red. This is also very good because the exit gates open slower so the killer can catch them before they escape. Now that's quite enough about what Springtrap can do, now let's talk about his appearance. Now I have to say it, when I first saw this in-game model, I wasn't the biggest fan, but after looking at it more and seeing it in action, I would say that it's probably my second favourite Springtrap design of all time. It would be first, but you just can't beat Scott's original design. It's just amazing. So now that we've finished talking about Springtrap's fantastic design, we're now going to briefly talk about his Mori animation. Now this Mori is quite brutal, as it shows Springtrap stabbing someone through the stomach, and then pushing them into an endoskeleton with saws all over it. He then laughs as they get mangled and crumpled to the floor. This really shows just how sick and twisted William Afton really is. This definitely is not very wholesome. Now, although none of them appeared in the PTB, we're now going to talk about Springtrap's skins. So in my first video on this collab, link in the description to that of course, I discussed the Yellow Rabbit's legendary cosmetic from the Five Nights at Freddy's movie. But in this new live stream, we got another look at him, and he also looks great, but they also showed off 2 more skins. Starting off with another legendary, we have the Glitch Trap cosmetic. Now this skin literally looks picture perfect to Help Wanted. Everything from his skinny looking ears to his iconic purple vest looks amazing. In fact, I do wonder if Steel Wool gave the hay for the Glitch Trap model. This skin is amazing, but it doesn't have different animations or voice lines like the Yellow Rabbit, which is a shame, but it's fine. Overall, it's a fantastic skin. The second skin that they showed off is Clown Springtrap. Now I never liked the skin in FNaF AR, but it looks alright here. They did make him a lot less fat to differentiate him from the real actual clown killer. Also, I do like how they changed his pizza knife to a more jagged, circusy sort of knife. I always like when they change the weapon, because it really changes the feel of the killer. But yeah, pretty alright cosmetic, not too good. But the final cosmetic we have is for Toxic Springtrap. Now although the skin is from FNaF AR, Dead by Daylight has put their own twist on it. Now his suit is melting and has Afton's flesh also being sort of held up right here. Overall, it got a massive glow up. But that's all of the new skins. I do really like them, but what's both great and frustrating is that it leaves me wanting even more FNaF related characters and cosmetics. We could get Scrap Trap, Burn Trap, or even Blighted Springtrap, but I'm still very happy with the existing ones. Now the final thing that we're going to talk about today is the map, called Freddy Fazbear's Pizza. Now this map isn't just an indoor map, but it's not just an outdoor map. Wow, I said map a lot there. It's basically some woods with the pizzeria in the middle. It's a really cool map because it feels like an actual pizzeria with a backstage, bathroom, kitchen, and even a loading dock. It's also got some really good loops and pallet locations. The exterior of the pizzeria is also surprisingly really interesting, with a wooden shack, trees, and rocks to loop around. It's honestly just a really good and engaging map. Alright guys, we've reached the end of today's video. Whoever thought we'd get some FNaF content fused into Dead by Daylight? Definitely exciting times for both franchises. I really hope you enjoyed the video, and I'd love to hear your comments down below. What do you guys think of the playtest beta? Also, while you're down there, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. It's always much appreciated. But anyway, thank you so much for watching, have a great day, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye! Yeah.